Hello everybody, Andy here again, down on the beach once again, but a different beach. I thought I'd do a beach vlog, but from a different beach for you. Some people might recognise this beach from a video I did some time ago. I'm out at a place called Pet Level, and just having a wander around, but I just wanted to reflect because, as some of you may well be aware, yesterday was actually my 50th birthday. And first off, I'd just like to thank everybody who's put messages on my channel, sent me private messages, hang on, and things like comments on videos and all that sort of thing. But a very special thank you to Gary, Anakin1814. Anybody who's been to his channel and seen the drawing that he did of me, one of these sort of speed drawings that he does, and I always knew the guy was an artist, but I never knew he was quite as good as that. And I'd like to send him a very special thank you. He actually sort of sent me a message the other day and said, I know it's your birthday, but I don't know what day it is, and now I know what he wanted to know. So anyway, thanks very much for him. I may well actually attach this as a response to that. But what I wanted to talk about, I thought, you reach 50, it's that big milestone, isn't it, or millstone maybe, I don't know. And you start thinking about life. I know I've tackled some of these sort of subjects before, but 50 is a big one. It doesn't bother me. That's one of the things I'd like to say straight away. Lots of people are bothered by the age that they are, and especially those milestones like 30, 18 even maybe for some people, 40 and 50, and people start to worry about what they're going to do. But I got some nice cards from people that work at that, and one of the cards, they've got a nice sort of quotation, or a bit of wording on the front, and I'll try and read it to you in the wind. I hope you can hear what I'm saying. It says, age, the number of years someone has been around, a number that keeps on getting bigger and bigger no matter what you do to try and stop it. Hang on. People getting brighter with age, although this is usually down to the amount of candles that they've got on their cake. Ironically, when you're young you want to be older, and when you're older you want to be younger. To age disgracefully is considered a virtue. But to age disgracefully is certainly much more fun and can be personally recommended. And that's something I've always said, I'd love to grow old disgracefully. But I was talking to a couple of friends of mine, one guy who's a couple of months younger than me, he'll be 50 in a couple of months' time, and also my sister as well, who will be 50 next year. And we were talking about what age and what getting to this sort of age means to you, but it can work with lots of other ages as well. And my friend said to me on the phone the other day, he said, I envy you in a way, you're quite lucky. He said, you've actually achieved something with your life, because he's never got married, he's never had kids, that sort of thing. His career, although is not what he'd like it to be, let's put it that way. Whereas he said, you're married, you've got a stable relationship, you've got two kids, your own house, that sort of thing. You've got a career, you've worked in that job for a long time. And I suppose we do think about that. So, and he, in a way, felt that his life had been almost not a failure, but a slight disappointment. And to me, that's quite a disappointing thing to hear somebody say, actually, to think that they've got to 50 and that's the way they feel. And I suppose you start analysing these type of things, as I said before, when you get to these milestones in life, you start thinking about them, and it makes you reflect on yours. My sister said, talking along the same lines, and she's never married, but she's happy with her life, and you don't have to be married, you don't have to have children for your life to be a success. Your life is what you make it, type of thing, isn't it? I mean, you don't have to achieve all these things that supposedly you are supposed to achieve in your life for it to be a success. Success is relative, and it's if you feel you've been successful, that's good enough. No one can take that away from you. So I thought I'd just do that quickly, just to sort of reflect on where I've got to in my life. I look at my life and I'm pretty happy with where it is. Yes, yeah, we'd all like to be younger, wouldn't we? No one likes to get older, and as long as you've got your health, I don't think that matters. Age isn't the sort of barrier that it used to be a number of years ago. Healthcare's come on, the way that we live, hopefully, I'm going to go over this water, the way that we live has got a bit better, I think, nowadays. People generally think younger. That's how I try and do. I interact. YouTube is a great example of that. I've got subscribers, people that I watch as well, who are teenagers, people from early teens to late 60s or whatever, and we're all getting together and we're sharing ideas. An example of that, my father, who is now 91, who I saw yesterday evening, his mind is still buzzing, He loves looking at the internet, and I actually showed him the video that Gary did, and he thought that was great. and he loves all that type of thing, new technology. He keeps his mind active. I lend him books where we sort of talk about different things. Now, if you keep your mind active and try and keep your body active, that will keep you going. I've seen so many people that I know who haven't got an interest in life, maybe, and they sort of sit down in their armchair when they retire, and that's where they stay. And unfortunately, that doesn't do them any good at all. That's just my personal opinion. I may well be wrong, but if you keep your mind out, you go out for, like this here, nice sea behind me, a lovely beach, go out for a walk. It's not a particularly nice day, but the fresh air's there, you know, you're thinking about things, you're keeping your mind going, you're keeping your body going, and that makes a big difference. It doesn't matter how old you are, you still need to do that when you're a teenager, and if you can, when you're an oldie like me, turned 50, oh dear, turn the corner. But anyway, quick one hopefully for that one. Thanks once again to Gary, thanks to everybody for all their good wishes, I do appreciate it. It's ironic that I got sort of more response, more good wishes, well wishes, whatever you want to call it, from the people on YouTube who I've never met in my life, then really I got cards normally, apart from my immediate family, not many cards at all, things from work, but far more from all of those people that I've never met. Hopefully I will meet you all again soon. So thank you very much for my YouTube family. I do appreciate this family almost as much as I do my own family. That sounds quite strange, doesn't it? But I'm sure you know exactly what I mean. Anyway, thanks for your time. Thanks once again for everyone for their good wishes. Special thank you to Gary, and I shall speak to you again soon. Goodbye.